What up, world? This King Kold the Rapper, and this is another segment of The Buzz on the Book. The Buzz on the Book. The Buzz on the Book is a new segment of Power Plays that will be dropping every here and there. Probably one a week. We'll just see how it goes. So far, it's gotten great responses, and I'm really happy that I'm able to include a bunch of you guys in that comment on the Facebook page, into the show. Super nice. I appreciate all of your support. You guys just keep contributing as I post up things. But anyways, so this week's question was, do you think 9/11 was an inside job? If so, why? Here is our fans and followers and friends of the show and supporters, their opinions as I read them. Greg Kenny says, yes, my reason, because Sam Combs says, to an extent, I believe there was profit to be made on both sides, but I don't think all the details of the attacks were predetermined. They knew it would rally us together to stand up and go and fight, and in that process, we would get the oil and shit. Tara Moyer, yes, 7-Eleven was an inside job, and if you don't believe, do your research. 311 was an inside job too. Fuck. Corey Smith said, yes, ain't no way 4 dudes with box cutters are going to overthrow a plane of 100 plus pissed off Americans. Joshua Nelson said, our government funds terrorist attacks all the time. Hell, the CIA funded Al Qaeda during Desert Storm. The FBI and CIA funded the Twin Towers bombings in the 90s and also got caught starting the riots during that protest. And also fund coups all over the world. So yeah, 9/11 was an inside job to control the oil fields. Look at what Biden did the first day he was in office. He deployed troops to Syria from Iraq and also added more troops to protect the oil fields. Tim Early says, believe there's an entire report on it. Building 7, you're welcome. Zachary Wade, just happened to give one of the terrorist passports in the rubble away? Sure. J. Bog Harrow, I believe our military wouldn't let those planes reach their destination, especially hitting both towers at separate times. Kevin Andrew, no, but Bush had the 4th plane shot down, that's for sure. G.J. Wilkers, better question, where is the gold? Alexander George K. I mean, the plane was inside the building, so. Alan Gold said, I might be an Islamophobe for this, but when you have these Muslims working inside our government who are pure evil, look at what happens. Some are even in Congress, and that is scary. Lee Aftermath Thomas, I rest my case. These cards were made in 1996. Now you tell me the higher-ups aren't picking what comes next. It's bullshit run when we are just living in it. He's referring to these old tarot cards that were created in 1996. We'll get more into that later. Larry Ertz says yes. They needed another excuse to raid another Middle Eastern country. Shane Fulford said yes, to create fear and a common faceless enemy to invade other countries for resources. Kevin Lemaire. There's a paper trail. Do you believe Operation Paperclip has the same level of validity? Benny Yabizi. 9/11 was something they believed in skipping God cause fuck 'em. That's why, and apparently they're the number 10. And why in an emergency call 9/11 like fuck praying call us the beast? I can bring evidence on how it was one of the biggest blood sacrifices we have ever seen. They built those towers to resemble King Solomon's kingdom. Why? Because that's where they stole the book of magic. that they used to ruin the one-eyed loving bastards. Lee knows it's just a game, and they have planned it out since, and I'll find the date again. So that concludes our comments on the post. Basically, if you have any comments on whether or not you believe 9/11 was an inside job, you can clear as day post them in the comments. We would love to hear for you. We might end up reading your comments on a future show when we go through and review the comments of the comments. Feel free to follow us at The Real King Kold on Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram at The Real King Kold. You can find me on Facebook as Richard Westbrook or as King Kold. And you can find my music on Spotify under King Kold. You can also find all of our music on the Power Requires Hustle YouTube page. Please like and subscribe it.